Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided that I wanted to talk about some readathons that have taken place and are going to be taking place during the rest of this month. The first readathon that I wanted to talk about was the Winter Biannual Bibliothon, and this took place during the 8th of this month to the 14th, and I just wanted to do a really quick wrap up since I didn't think that it was enough to do a separate video for this. I didn't get a whole lot of reading done for this, but I did end up finishing 2 books, so I just wanted to quickly mention those. The first book that I finished during this readathon was Friday Night Bites by Chloe Neal, and this is the second book in the Chicagoland Vampires series. I used this book to complete the challenge of picking any past reading challenge, and the challenge that I picked was to read a book over 300 pages. And the second book that I finished during this readathon was Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is actually a reread for me, but this time around I decided to listen to the audio while following along in the book. I decided to count this book for 2 other challenges during this readathon. The first was to read a book a booktuber recommends, and although I read this already, I decided to use the audio version as for this. A bunch of booktubers that I watched, they recommended listening to the audiobook, and I never listened to it. I decided to go ahead and count that for that challenge, as well as the read a book you were really excited for but never picked up. And although I read this, once again I was counting it for the audiobook. If you don't think that counts because I did already read it earlier in the year, then that's fine. I'm counting it. So the next 2 readathons that I wanted to mention are both starting this weekend. So the first readathon that I wanted to talk about that I will be participating in is the 24 and 48 readathon, and the whole goal of this readathon is to read 24 out of 48 hours that the readathon takes place. And this readathon is taking place this Saturday and Sunday, January 21st to January 22nd. I did see a sign up sheet for this readathon, and I think the sign up sheet is to be entered to win prizes. I'm not completely sure, maybe to keep up with updates and stuff like that. I'm not really sure because I didn't read too many details, but I did go ahead and sign up, so I will leave the link to the sign up if it is still available to, to sign up. The third readathon that I wanted to talk about in this video, which is the last readathon that I know about that's taking place this month, and that is the Diversathon. Now this readathon happened last year. I can't remember exactly when it happened, and I really wanted to participate in it, but at the time I didn't really have a lot of books that would be considered diverse, and I didn't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of books just for this one readathon, because I did that for a different readathon and I ended up not really reading any of the books that I bought. But this time I had already made an effort to buy more diverse books to read, and then I found out that the readathon was happening in January, so I decided to just go ahead and participate. This readathon is taking place from January 22nd through January 29th, so it takes place from a Sunday to Sunday, and then if you realize, it actually overlaps with the second day of the 24 and 48 hour readathon. So I'll probably use some of my shorter diverse books, some of those poetry books that I talked about in my last video, which was my winter book haul. If you guys watched that, then I'll probably read some of those during that second day just to have some overlap with that. That's all I have for you guys today. Let me know if you are going to be participating in any of these readathons, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.